Alright. Hello and welcome to Defense on Ceres Session 6. Last time, essentially everyone got their spoils of wars after a very disappointing battle. Although there is some potential here, with Demi being a shapeshifter and all. And now they're back at their base with their 12 new bollocks, some nice paranoia, some nice cattle prods on their way, and an agreement that the a pretty unqualified person is about to train those bollocks for labor. It's beautiful. Alright. I'll get it out of the way. Yeah. Anything specific you wanna do? Keep in mind the a certain person called Futao is about to arrive in a few days. Less than a week now.
Hmm. So we have a few days to get an extra room.
Yep.
So are we doing like one downtime action essentially, or?
Yeah, essentially, like you can of course like try to fit in like other stuff in during that time. Since I'm not going off specific downtimes right now, but more on time essentially, what's feasible to do. And there's of course certain roles that wouldn't fit within it, but yeah.
In that case, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take the days and start slowly working on making that AI thing that I got actually fucking good. Obviously, trying to do it as secretive as possible from everybody else as well.
And that's fair enough. That's completely fair enough. Alright, let's see. Infotech. Yeah, program is just intelligence computer. And yeah, we're just gonna make this like weekly rolls, and you're gonna seek like 10 successes. To like,
Since a few days will be passing, I will be spending a willpower point for the first roll and whatnot. But how much willpower do I get back, if any?
Well, I'm just gonna give you back. You essentially just can refill, but you're gonna be starting off with like lower what you're spending right now.
Oh yeah, normally.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, the difficulty is 7.
Okay, so in computers at 5 for me. Yeah, no, this is gonna be a week long, so I'm not going to do anything else.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, if you want to do like something minor, you can still do that, since you're probably not gonna be there 24/7, probably.
Okay. I don't think I really have anything minor to do. So this for now, and I will be spending a willpower point to see about trying to do this as fast as possible and correctly. That should be programming 5 successes.
Alright, yeah, no, program does definitely apply. So you're halfway there in making sure this AI doesn't run amok. And, like working out some kinks here and there. And you find, of course, some horrifying errors where it could easily break out and start attacking like basically any software.
Oh no. But yeah, unless somebody else interacts with me, I don't think I have anything else to do.
Alright. Best to give me like some sort of like a roll for secretiveness, since you have like time to plan around and stuff, I'll probably say you can just roll like an in stealth to see like like give a general view of like how good you're at hiding, or if get caught up in your work.
Got it. I don't have stealth, so that is difficulty 7, right?
Yep.
I can't be caught either, so and I'm focusing heavy on this, so I'll spend another willpower point. I have 5 successes, and for intelligence, I have creative as my specialty.
What's that would apply?
Okay.
Okay. Is anyone still looking actively, other than the usual people?
I'm trying to detect the shapeshifter, and I'm always with my eye on him.
At the moment, I would just be trying to find a way to make extra room in this fucking base.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I actually would like to do miniature excursions in my free time.
Yep, that's perfectly fine. Let's just see. Yeah, no, definitely beat that. And Bacon, roll me some perception alertness or perception investigation at a difficulty of 6, and just see like how this goes.
Perception investigation at 6.
Yeah, no, you can't really you can't really get anything out of it. It's perfectly normal. What he's doing. It's copied. If it's like a it's like a someone that placed him. It's like someone that knows him like in and out. At least as good as you do, if not better.
It's almost like it's a carbon copy of me.
Yeah, strange.
I have a plan to detect if he's a shapeshifter or not, but I'm not sure if I can. I do it in 3 days, or I try to get space on the base.
That's fair. Okay. I guess we'll just go to M's gone, so we don't have to care about. I think we go for bacon first because that might affect things.
So I need to get an. What would I do? Because yeah. Well, as the others aren't believing on the shapeshifter thing, and I'm expecting reports from the ship to confirm my theory, I would just continue letting the shapeshifter go around for now. He doesn't seem to be up to anything too weird, so should be safe.
Perfect assumption, yes. But you know what? How do we really save? By doing a vivisection or an autopsy. Just kidding.
I'm very tempted to do a vivisection, but I need extra space. So
Yeah.
I need to either train the bollocks so they can just not occupy the space and they learn like to mine and dig a hole for them, or I could reduce the space by killing off some bollocks. How many rooms are they occupying?
And they're essentially like occupying like one room, but it has like 4 like essentially sleeping spots in there. Like they're essentially like bunk beds in a way, and there's like some places to like store like clothing and stuff.
How many would I need to kill off so I can get an extra space? I can place them on a smaller room and have this one clear.
Well, the problem is like they're all in one room. So what you would need to do is essentially like move. You like move them, or like you move like all the bunk beds out after making some room, essentially. Which is big bit hard since there's like barbarics running around, which might impair progress, and there is another thing. the of course, like the life support is like the long term problem, really. Like if you have like too many people on the station for too long, then the life support will first require more maintenance and eventually like fail. So I guess you could work like move like one of the bunk beds to like a workspace, since that's not occupied, but that person would be severely impaired technically by limited. But we're having like the workspace is smaller than the sleeping space and stuff, essentially.
Okay, so I have a plan formulated.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to sell off a lot of them. Like, we can have just 4, 2 male, 2 female. We can work with that.
Okay. By the way, if you have like high enough life magic, I think life 4, you can make them more fertile easily.
Yeah, but I'm still a bit away from that. So my plan is, what is the better way? Then I take one of them, I do a vivisection on it so I can get all the info, and I would just start doing propaganda in the progenitor channels, like just posting in the internet about the bollocks, their specifications, using the guy that I sold some, trying to get him to be a contact and spread the word of the useful reptiles from Venus that I can sell for cheap.
I got a lot of successes on that one, I believe. Yeah, I think you could you can definitely try that. Okay, you're gonna do this view section like first or after?
First, I need first the data so I can be more a greater seller.
Alright, that's perfectly fine. So what you want to probably do is activate like some like essentially like life sense, I guess, and then have that enhanced to your autopsy, essentially. So you're rolling at a life sphere at 1 for, so roll me arete at 4 minus your usual modifiers if any apply, and then you're gonna roll like int I would say in biology, yeah, in biology is good enough for me. So science.
Would the lab reduce the arity roll?
Yes, it would actually. Yeah, it would. Give me that science roll at like a base 8, and we're gonna see how.
So I first do the science and then I do the arity, or is the opposite?
The opposite. Like you're essentially like activating the life sensors to make to make sure you don't miss like important data.
So I suppose arity at 3.
Hmm?
Activate my life. Now I do my science.
At 5.
Do you want Dex science because I'm coding the creatures?
No, you can do it with intelligence. Unless you really want to do it with dexterity.
Now I can get the extra dice, so at 5. And I will spend a willpower point on that because it's important.
By the way, like you can easily do it like otherwise with like the minds. You can buff your mental attributes with like the mind sphere as well. Like with mind 1.
Okay, so that's 5 successes. language.
All right. Perfect. By the way, if you get like enough, if you like vivisect stuff enough, you get the opportunity to buy like xenobiology, which would be required to get like your xeno implants and shit going.
Is xenobiology a different knowledge or just an extra specialty?
An extra specialty for science. Okay. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. So you get. So you probably like remember what I showed you last time, but just in case. Essentially, like you would know like see the usual stuff again. Like last time, you don't see like any opposable thumbs, and it's like pretty hard to distinguish like between male and female. But it seems to be like some variety in like the what do you call it, like the skin coloring, or rather the scale coloring, I guess, in their case. And but otherwise, you don't see like other sexual um, characteristics that would really stand out. And they seem to like eggs, like like normal lizards would do, and their regenerative capabilities seem to like pretty normal, for example, and like akin to like earthly animals. You try to like cut off like one of their tails, but yeah, it doesn't seem to like regrow or anything. It just needs to be like cut off, even if you like leave it a bit. If you like this, you don't detect like a regrowth anywhere in the body.
Okay, so like we can't use them for as a constant source of food.
No, not you can't. But yeah, like if you like once you like move on to like the other parts of the body, like you see like their teeth are mostly they're like omnivores, and if you like dig deeper, then you can see then that they're also like pretty similar to like earthly stuff in that regard. But you can tell it's like overall you can tell like from the makeup of the organs it's not earthly, but it's similar to earthly stuff. And if life sense on, you can detect that the distinction like seems to stem from like a different evolutionary tree altogether. And like once you move on to the brain, then you see like the real kicker for you, which is their It seems to be like learning capacity, and it seems to be like fairly limited. It's mostly that they're good at repeating stuff essentially, rather than being good at like proper thinking processes. So they are overall fairly dumb, at least from their brain, judging from their brain makeup.
Okay, so they are dumb as what would be an animal equivalent? Are they as smart as a dog?
You'd say probably a bit smarter than that, but also like more limited in a way.
They are the equivalent of bonobos, the monkeys, the ones that practice cuckoldry.
God damn it.
It would be fine. Like the dogs have the advantage of, even though aren't actually smart, they learn how to trust humans and do what the humans ask. But if they're a bit smarter, I can probably figure a way to make them useful.
Okay. Yeah, anything specific you want to know, because there would be a lot to cover, and I'm probably not thinking of everything you would want to know.
No, just nothing specifically. I'm just going to. The important part is that I have the information, and I can use it as a propaganda to sell the creatures.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Okay, like after like several hours, you you manage to gain a lot of information. Are you gonna only use get like one under the knife or more than that? Like like after you done the first, you would probably guess that there could be some more information, but you know, it's not like you would expect much more information to come, since you already had like some of them under your knife before.
Well, as my hero would probably do, he gets another one just to be sure.
All right. Yeah, you take like another one, and like information wise, you know, you get essentially like more buck out of your successes out of this by using another one and confirming your knowledge. All right. Now that you have that, I think you can try to get into contact with this guy. So first off, I want you to actually, what do you have in terms of abilities? Ah, you even have investigation. Very good. Roll me some like intelligence investigation to see like if you can like properly track this guy down. Since I don't believe he has left you with his proper identification, but you probably have like some like names and stuff to go on. And you spent like a night or so on like your console essentially, and trying to figure out who is who and yeah.
I have creative, but I don't think it would apply.
I actually think it would, because you would be essentially trying to figure out new ways all along the way to like track this guy down and think this stuff over and put them back together. So you get 4 successes. Yeah, that's enough to find them. Now you get like you refill to full amps, but any willpower you spend during the downtime will be subtracted from like your starting one after it.
Okay.
Okay, now you got in contact with the guy. I'm just gonna do this fast. How many are you looking to sell essentially?
I'm willing to just have 4 left, just to male to female. That's like the ultimate goal. But if I can't, I'm happy on just selling 4 of them, having 6 left. But the idea is selling 6.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, you essentially, yeah. We're gonna go with like a charisma biology at a difficulty of, let's say, yeah, it's a lot of them, but you also have a lot of successes on like what you already know about them and how they, you can probably figure out of ways to make them useful in research, in like his research and you know that kind of stuff. So just draw me like your roll the 6, and we will see.
And a willpower point.
Yep.
So 7 at 6. Oh, 4.
Yeah, no, you managed to find like good examples on like how good they could be used, and he gets like some inspirations from it, and he's willing to buy like up to like your 6 dot. So they have six ones left, which would be a like enough for 2 of those things, which you might be able to like squeeze somewhere else if you really wanted to free up the room itself. But that's of course up to you.
So I sell 6, then I can sell all of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I would say with 4 left because I want some. They're cute.
Alright, so we have that. Adjust like your account accordingly. And yeah.
How much do I get for each?
With that many successes, I would say the same as last time. For like each of them. Which I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like a lot of money. Like they couldn't have gold, I believe I said.
It was 5 each. 5 tiles each.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. That's around the same stuff you get right now, but yeah, how are you actually gonna transport them? Like, do you expect him to do the transporting, or are you gonna try to get them there yourself?
When is our supply ship going to arrive?
The supply ship is still like a few months off, I think. Like 2 of them, like not much of time has passed in game, I believe. So yes.
And how much would it be to contract a transport ship to come here and grab the bollocks and take to the guy?
Hard to tell for you because I don't think you don't really have like much. You have enough abilities to like figure that out easily, but it's probably not. It's probably not gonna be that easy. But you would know that Futao, for example, would come by, or you could, or like he offers to get someone a shuttle and like drop by, but he would like to for some of that tasks subtracted from the price if he's gonna get himself.
Yeah, I would try to contact Fu Tao.
All right. Yeah. You can tell him that you're gonna contact someone else, I guess. Okay. You have the contact of Fu Tao, and he comes back on screen. Basically, as you remember him. And then she says, "Yes. What do you want?"
Hello, Mr. Fu Tao. You are going to arrive soon, right? Could I use the shuttle you arrive on the station as a transport for a sale? I can pay a part of profit to you.
I'm interested. What are you actually transporting?
I'm selling some creatures we got from the ship. The one that we recently investigated. Their names are Bollocks. I was expecting to raise them, breed them, and sell them, but we lack space, so I will sell most of them and just keep a few on the station.
Alright, okay, let me just check my databases. Do you have any data on those bollocks? I don't like transporting cargo, a living cargo that I don't know anything about.
It starts a very long lecture about the animals.
Yeah, just to give you some like charisma biology again at a 6, and we're gonna have this guy a row to understand.
What the fuck? That's never happened before to me.
Someone screenshot this and send it to Chris.
Ooh.
Amazing. Okay. What would he probably would roll intelligence. He doesn't have like any medicine. He doesn't have like much in terms of science. I guess he has like biology, but it does hardly count. I guess he will roll for his science to assess the situation, but at higher difficulty. Is this... Oh god.
I can't see the result as something crashed on my screen. Oh, 0. Fuck.
Yeah. He doesn't understand at all, and yeah, you can see it on his face. As you explained, you kind of lost him somewhere. It's not like you don't think like your explanation was shit. It was just that he has like no clue what any of this means. So he asked, that's a considerable risk I'm taking here. Alright. I will. You mentioned some payment. Like, how much are you, how much are we actually talking here? Are we talking about, actual money, or...
They are going to be sold for tasks.
Okay, and the destination?
I keep the destination of my of the
Mhm.
buyer.
Okay, that's within that's within the asteroid belt. Okay, we have dangerous cargo. I like does some math. All right. And now for the actual rolling phase. Let's okay. Let's try to do some manipulation, finance from each of you. Oh, you don't have finance, right? You can still. I would say you can still roll it, but like at a +3 essentially.
So manipulation at 9.
Yeah. Damn. All right. Not as bad as one would think, right? Okay. You get off cheap, and he just says, like during the negotiations, like kind of wiggle out that he kind of wiggles out of you how much you actually paid, actually got for it. So he's gonna go for like 2 tasks essentially per bollocks, which leaves you with a bunch still.
Oof, 2 each. I was going to do like 10% of total. But
You
that's
can't
fine.
you can still decline, by the way. Like,
Now I need good relations with him, so that's fine.
just a thing of note, like transporting things is not that easy, and like dedicating an entire ship to something is like a big investment. Hence why it's so expensive.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, I think for the rest of the time you need to spend to get those things transport ready again, and he probably would demand that you secure them properly first. But yeah, I think it's time to move on to Domino. Domino, What exciting adventures await us from you?
Well, in the name of science and further understanding magic of the spiritual nature, I would like to explore some more exotic realms.
More exotic realms. Yeah, I don't really know much about like any nearby, but you do know about the shadowing, so probably a good start since you don't have the power to pass over yourself just yet.
Indeed. What better way to learn how to do so than actually seeing how nature in its own does it?
All right. Are you gonna go alone?
How dangerous is this?
Well, last time you went on a car trip, you encountered some nice people, nice things on the way.
Well, the difference is that now I can safely just be like, you know what, I'll just back the fuck off.
All right. Also, there was like some talk, like some activity last time on like each of those things. So there's a distinct possibility that that you might encounter someone there as well. So keep that in mind.
Well, I'll ask around if anyone's wanting to go with me. They're welcome to join.
Hmm.
Maybe Marcel would also be somewhat interested.
Tamia definitely isn't. That's a kid I can say for sure.
Yeah, she's not invited. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's fair. But let's see. Yeah, I think he would be actually interested. Relive the good old days to come.
Indeed, 2 soldiers.
Oh, for fuck's sake, he's sensitive to pain too. Jesus Christ. And
Pardon?
he's a Bravo. Yeah, no, definitely.
So I'm not the only one who shows up with bloody marine armor, am I?
Yep.
Wait, has he got a pair too?
Yep.
I mean, characters armor plus.
He actually started with it.
See, but I saw there was a laser rifle. He didn't.
Well, he does have a laser rifle actually.
He didn't start with it.
Alright, but
Mine's upgraded, okay?
yeah. But whatever. Let's just go. Let's just go. Yeah, you will be probably taking the rover unless you want to walk, which I doubt. So actually, can one of you actually? Yeah, he can actually drive, so that's a good thing. Which crater?
I knew about this.
Which crater do you actually go for? You have to choice between Oxo and Haulani. Haulani is obviously nearer.
Which one is one that we found the Rocky Boys?
Yeah, you actually found them on none of them. You found them on the way to Oxo crater, I believe.
Fuck it, let's go with the closest one because that's clearly going to be the most dangerous one.
Alright. Yeah, Marcel can easily drive. And just throw me like an unlucky luck die.
Did you say unlucky?
Yes. Unlikely luck die, yeah.
That's good.
Oh boy.
It's not 2 ones, it's only 1 1, you know?
No, don't worry about it.
Things.
I guess we'll do this quick and no, we're not gonna do like full combat. That would take too much time for a downtime. Just give me like your preferred attack dice pool and Marcel to drive essentially. I presume you're not gonna fight this. Whatever's gonna pop up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, that seems like a foolish thing to do, to be honest to you. We don't really get anything out of killing them. They'll just fucking come back. What's the difficulty?
Just draw it at like a 6 since you're not fighting it. Just, you know, keeping him occupied essentially. Marcel would spend a willpower because he's not suicidal. Good thing he did. Is there anything that would apply? Hand-eye coordination, I believe. I guess it sorta applies. So we got 3 successes, so he gets away.
I'm
Good.
gonna go off the assumption that I'm smart and I don't keep them green armor on while I'm fucking inside and they're fucking far away.
Yeah.
That'd be cursed. This is we only get to roll this once, right?
Yeah.
Alright, otherwise, because I was gonna say otherwise I'll just fucking aim and lower the difficulty, but I don't think that's possible because it's more abstracted.
Yeah, also like aiming during combat, like you're probably halfway through once you take like the first shot if you take the time to aim.
I have specialties, 2 of them, so
To tell which one they are.
I'll small arms my fucking energy weapon and then hand-eye coordination, I think. Yeah, hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, no, that would apply. So let's go. And yeah, you managed to get out of it relatively unscathed. And they didn't manage to like penetrate the armor this time.
Good.
And you drive off in a cloud of dust that you probably have sent into orbit due to the low gravity. But yes, you make your way there. I presume like you have to use spheres active, right, to send stuff.
Yes, otherwise it's literally no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, this time you detect some like slight activity there, here and there, and like under the crater. Just give me like your general approach to it. We're not gonna play this properly out. Your options are essentially like to, you know, try to like drive your way through. You would know from your scanning that the shallowing would be like large enough essentially to get the car through. Or you could try to, you know, drive and like, you know, just leave the car somewhere and try to like sneak past.
I'd probably like look at Marcel for a second and just go like, "Hey, should we drive the river through there, or do you think it's better to sneak for now?" So I don't want to condemn him to you know, be to blame for all this.
I mean, he just like shrugs. Really, whatever. We don't really have much in terms of like weapons to fight them, but if we're like fast enough, then it could work out.
Let's fucking just do it then, because we can also get out quicker that way.
Okay. Yeah, you see him like swallow like an aspirin, and then yeah, he prepares to drive and asks you to essentially like man the guns and fight any, like shoot at any that come too close.
Certainly.
Yeah, this time we're gonna attempt like a dangerous maneuver, so we're gonna roll this at like a high difficulty. You can roll this normally, I believe. Yeah, it's like a general roll.
Alright. I'm also not suicidal, so I'll spend the willpower on this one.
Yeah, Marcel will too, so you don't die.
It's 4 successes.
Alright, no, that's good enough to keep them distracted, and since you're like just running away and shit, and Marcel makes his way through the crater. You see like you know, with your vision, you see like a couple of rocky boys, but you also see like other kinds, like so some seem to be made out of ice, some are made out of like salt.
I'm noting all this shit down. This is really interesting.
Like many of them seem to even like ignore you, but you attract the attention of some, and whenever you attract attention, they don't seem to be friendly at all.
I see it is still hostile. I need to find a way to domesticate these beings, clearly.
I don't think you can.
Excuse me? How can you be so certain of this?
Well, you see, there's certain things set in this world by someone, and I have a really good idea what that someone thinks.
Ah! Oh, I forgot you're a badass, right? My apologies.
Yep.
I seem to have forgotten.
Okay, you managed to get your way through, and you're on the other side now. And yeah, on the other side you see like a similar setup to the others, to like the other side. But you're pretty certain that like the spirits you see there seem to be the same. Like no, not the same, but just like the same types, but they're like in different positions. So either they like, moved really fast, or those are like different ones. Also, you see Marcel's eyes widen a bit. And oh fuck, what the fuck are those? And yeah, he. I can actually let me just roll if he keeps his cool.
Fucking watch him just botch in frenzy. Turns out he's got a fucking berserk of merit.
I wish. Should put it on someone, I believe.
Should give it to me.
No.
Take it free merit.
Alright, he keeps his cool and drives through. So which direction do you want to go to? You have
Well,
like it's to resemble like the other side, and I think you have like cosmology, which would you have the basic level, so you would know that this far out, like there's nothing much exciting on this side, like in terms of like compared to like Earth, it's more akin to like a basic reflection, but there is some stuff that are different. You know, spirits can be seen by anyone without the usage of spheres, but you can touch them without sphere usage, and essentially like the environment conducts like heat and electricity and that kind of stuff to a certain extent. It's like you're in a medium, essentially.
huh.
But yeah. Anything specific, or you just want to like drive around, I guess, and try to observe niche builds in a natural habitat. That's what you could do too, if you don't have anything specific in mind.
Well, I prefer to try to not be killed. So whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna kind of try to stay away from the creatures. I'm more interested in this actual, the realm more than anything.
Yeah. Actually, we should probably switch over real quick to the other map. Dum diddle dum.
I see within space.
Yeah, essentially.
Oh wait, this is a chunky map.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like you're roughly at like the asteroid belt, which is like the border, and you're like now in subspace essentially, which is like a reflection of sorts.
Ah, I see.
And yeah, let me just look at. I think you have the right stuff for this, so it would probably be easy for you. Let's see. Yeah, you do have research. That's good. Just roll me like some intelligence research, essentially to take like notes and stuff.
Base difficulty, I presume?
Yeah, base difficulty. Yeah, make just observation. And
Well,
at a pretty low level too. Yeah, no, that's okay. Okay, you managed to learn a lot. You managed to first like observe like these creatures in their natural habitat. Like once you're like a bit away, like the hostility seems to cease, and you see them essentially like absorbing part of the what you know as TAS from the ground, It's just like a feeding process.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna document this, take pictures and all that. Just for my own little things.
All right. And I think you should also like roll me like a luck die to see if like anything really special comes to you.
Can I willpower a luck die, Kappa?
Yes, you can, but it doesn't do anything.
F. F.
Yeah. Well, you managed to find like some more spirits, and they seem like at a distance. You think you saw like some sort of like spider creature with like mechanical parts in it.
God damn it, I don't care to know those tend to be interesting, but in character, that fucking luck, I don't think I have this.
But yeah, pretty successful overall. We're gonna take this as like a baseline of your like your usual success throughout the week, unless you have something other special planned, which would be enough to up your spheres.
In that case, since I've got to wait for, I can't up this sphere until the end of the session, right?
Yep. But
In that
yeah,
case, probably,
if you could do like something else, depending like what it is and like how long it is, it might just postpone your progress. I think, since like one day wouldn't be enough essentially to just cover it all.
yeah, fair enough. I probably spent the majority of the time doing this then. Maybe later on, help hanging out a bit with Marcel. Gotta thank the lads for joining me.
Yeah, sure, you can do that. Just roll me like some charisma empathy, and he's gonna do the same. Oh boy. Well, you're not the most social ones, but you get
I don't
along
even
at
have
least somewhat.
empathy.
Yeah, that's fine. That's only a talent. But yeah, that's one your week concluded as well. And yeah, before the big day for Futa arrives, is there anything you guys want to specifically prepare? Like, I don't know. Something ridiculous, like food or something.
A red carpet, something like that, maybe. You make
Uh,
a brown Kappa.
Do we even have at this station yet still proper food, or are we in, or is it still delivery waiting?
Depends, like, have you been stuffing your face with donuts, then you still have two of those at least. And, Bacon could try to whip up that, that enhanced plant again.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
No, since I'm not sure how long ago it is. I think we ordered like actual food from a container, but yeah, it seems like it hasn't arrived yet. Then we really don't have anything to prepare then.
Oh wait, Vicioslav also has vodka for him.
Yeah, I have.
We're not making
It might
vodka
be
donuts.
might be issue for negotiations,
We'll have the
But
offer of alcohol or coffee with sidings of donuts. That's all we can fucking do.
I mean, I'm sure he would appreciate some slurry.
Of course. Who doesn't?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we have killed that lizards we could prepare.
That's actually true. You could you could serve them.
I told him I did intense research. They are not smart. They are dumber than Monkey, so should be fine to eat them.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, like just roll me like a luck die how tasty they are in general. So
And also roll if you get cow's disease, mad cow disease.
Ooh.
What luck do I need to roll? Normal or unlikely? Did my connection die?
No.
Radomir, what luck do I need to roll?
Just like normal luck die. Luck, it's called. Yeah. It's not like best meat, but it's definitely edible. And with like a bit of seasoning, you can probably make good food out of it.
Need to ask a question. What do we like? What's like the general thing that we know about this food tower guy, anyways?
Well, like public information available, which would have been in like the commission itself, would be that he is a member of the syndicate, that he has there's like a permanent assignment in the asteroid belt, just like yourself, but he is sort of like I guess in a way they can work administrative function, unlike you guys. Other than that, there isn't really that much information on him.
Can I roll my contacts? And you remember that special thing, the 5 success equals 1 rank for every convention.
Yeah,
Can I see if I can
remember, I told you need to like work on them first before you can properly like put them down as contacts. Especially,
Okay.
yeah.
Then, knowing what I do know about him, there is, I think, one thing I'd like to do, and I'm not sure if this would count as a minor action or take more time, but I don't think it would take me too much time. Can I essentially prepare a Word or PDF document listing some of the the process and blah blah? I just want to essentially get basic information out and blah blah, and prepare essentially myself to sell the patent essentially for my creation to him
Okay, and your
as a
pattern.
pitch.
Okay, your creation, like which creation are you talking about? Are you talking about the AI you're gonna like the AI is
Yeah,
for
the
the
visor. The
Yeah. Oh,
visor.
the visor. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You can definitely do that. You don't have any finance, right?
Nope. This is probably just basically just me putting out the things and be like, okay, I can definitely probably sell this and actually get some money now. This is high fucking highball in it.
All right. Okay. Okay. Let's see. It was mostly computer based, I believe. You're fairly intelligent.
I don't think the visor itself is supercomputer. I think it's more technology based, honestly. Because it's mostly a gadget in a sense.
I mean, I'm mostly thinking back into the creation process itself. Okay, but I mean, I guess you could go for the technology as well. But yeah, okay. Well, the way we're gonna roll this essentially is like you're gonna try to like substitute your lack of financial like sales pitches and the like with just pure technical expertise essentially. So
Mm-hmm.
to prepare, roll me like intelligence, technology, and it will subtract like successes from your not success but difficulty from the future roll to actually do the sales pitch up to like a 3.
All right. What difficulty should I roll this at?
Rather than 9.
A 9?
Yeah, because you don't have like you're not a salesman at all.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's a tough difficulty. Should I spend willpower? Ah, fuck it, I'll do it.
All right.
That's 3 successes, and I have creative as intelligence and technology as for electronics.
Yeah, that would apply in this case. So yeah, take your 3 difficulty reduction.
Yeah, yeet.
All right. Anyone else doing some preparations? By the way, who's gonna prepare the meat? I think Tim is the only one that can cook.
Yes, I am.
Are you gonna cook or not?
Like, just meat is, not that good. But I suppose if we're going to try and sell these things, though, we already had that talk about cannibalism and stuff, didn't we?
Yeah, you did.
And I also informed that the Bolix are stupider than monkeys and basically animals. It's safe to eat them.
Don't worry, we also got plants, you know? We can add some
How-
plants on them.
Sure. How about this then? I'll cook it, but somebody's gonna need to have to try it. Because I'm not.
No problem. I tried the weird lizard food.
I was just about to say, the fucking life dude might enjoy this quite a bit.
Right. Sure. So I guess I'll just cook up the lizard food, and since I don't have a lot, I suppose it's going to be just a very basic cut in thin pieces so that it's I can make it somewhat tender, and just salt and pepper if I fucking have that, since we don't really have much here.
I actually have a good amount of lizards because it's show whole lizards we have to cook.
Do we even have fucking oil?
I mean, you
You could
you have
use
motor
olive
oil
oil.
for sure, but you know
No.
like the cooking equipment would probably not necessarily require oil, and you know,
We can use the lizard
The
fat.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
that too.
lizard, fried in lizard oil. Sure. Lizard it up.
All right, try to make do, I guess. You can roll me either like intelligence or dexterity cooking, what depending on what you prefer.
I'll go with intelligence. I think I have to be creative in how the fuck I even present this.
Yep.
What's the difficulty for this one?
Just a 6.
Can make something good because we have a syrup like a sweet plant, so we can make something like like pineapple and ham, but is weird sweet plant and lizard.
Sure, if you're offering, I can do that. But intelligence is creative, and cooking doesn't have a specialty.
Yeah, then as a creative would apply with what you're currently doing, since you're making like new-ish food. You take like a take, you make like a bit to test it out, and I think bacon was volunteering, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, bacon. Yes, you like taste it. Like the taste is unsurprisingly like chicken, and it's somewhat passable. And after like so much slurry that and donuts, this is like a godsend.
It's good. It tastes like chicken. Very nice.
I look at the food, look at how it's supposed to be chicken. Sure. I haven't tasted lizard yet, so I'll trust you on that one.
I'll have a piece if it's good.
Go for it.
Take a good bite.
Let's fucking try it.
Tell me, Madoma, do I turn into a reptilian yet?
No, you don't. You just like why it's not donuts. It still tastes good. Like after we eat the same food every day, and yeah, it also tastes like chicken to you.
It tastes like KFC, Colonel Fried Chicken.
All you really need is like something to like wrap it in, and then you can make a space KFC.
We call it LFC, Lizard Fried Chicken.
I am now tempted to roll willpower difficulty 8 to fucking not eat it.
Oof. I mean, if you say for actually, do you have the
Yeah,
floor for? Let me.
Oh yeah, I do. No, that's an obsession for coffee.
Yeah. Okay.
He's
No,
got he's got a little tear while he's eating it.
yeah, you don't have to actually roll for that then. Since it's not
Yeah, no,
coffee.
I know, but I do like good food, right? And
Yeah.
I have eaten slowly, but take it to my principles. I'm just not gonna eat it. Like
I mean, you
I
have
yet
you have more meat. Like you could make like something for everyone.
Andy, tell the base we have something edible for once.
You know, I
sure.
could change my plans. Instead of raising bollocks as minions, we could raise them as cattle.
That's a wonderful idea.
I'm still not going to eat them, but
Hey,
sure,
be
if you guys like it
vegetarian,
that much.
no problem.
No, I'm not. I like beef and I like chicken, but and not when it shoots lasers and spears at me. Essentially, then there's a point of intelligence where I don't feel like eating it. We had this talk.
It's like an offer to everyone, by the way.
As I
Oh,
said to
yeah.
Ben,
Okay. So we're gonna see if Tamiya's autism wins out or not.
But just a note, Redimir. Sure, if considering people want more, I suppose I'll whip more batches of this. Essentially,
Yeah. Okay. You're just gonna just throw me like
another time.
yeah. Let's see how well you do this time.
Oh God, I'm making the same thing, Redimir. Don't cut me.
Yes.
So 2 successes. This is less.
Yeah, that's good, but you know, this is still good, and also you're getting some practice in, which you know accounts for something.
Mhm.
So yeah, like this, yeah, you get like a decent meal out again. It's not as peak as last time, but yeah, it's something. And yeah, you like while you're cooking, you're even sure that you saw like from like the corner of your eye, like Tamiya peek into the room. But you know, she like scurried away again after you know turn around and there wasn't and there was basically no one there. But yeah, you're pretty sure you saw her.
Everybody's a slut for my food, huh?
Listener, life is hard in space. Like imagine if you had to eat like slurry every day.
I know.
That's beautiful. But yeah, okay, if that's like all the preparations, now is the last chance before someone arrives.
yeah, then I had my I was gonna say prepare. So
Like what do you want to prepare?
I just want to see if all the equipment is not gonna glitch out on the day when we go out excavating the site.
You know
If you know what I mean.
that's perfectly fair. So let me just look real quick at the maintenance roll.
Turns out when we get to the site, oxygen tank completed. Ah, shit!
Oof.
Quick, we need to turn you into oxygen, my friend. What?
Yes. Okay, it doesn't say actually what to roll. I'm just gonna roll for gonna go for like perception technology, difficulty of 4, and you're looking at 2 successes to like inspect like the important machinery.
Okay. I have technology modification.
No, I don't think it would necessarily apply now, but you do find a bunch of like a bit faulty systems, but nothing like a few moves couldn't fix. And it looked like the base was broken in the first place. So you're fairly confident that nothing will fail you on the promised day.
I just get said, let's tell the guys. Oh Jesus Christ, we nearly had the shelter was nearly fucked then. I just repaired it in time.
Oof. Alright. Are you trying to exaggerate?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
you know, it's just like Jesus Christ. We were not maintaining this very well.
Okay, just draw me like some manipulation, empathy, and the others can try to like figure it out with perception, empathy.
My favorite stat.
Indeed.
Cursed.
God bless. Yeah, I think defender
I don't have
wins.
empathy.
Yeah, but you can still roll. But how much perception do you have?
0.
Yeah, actually you can't beat that then. If it makes you feel any better, you can still roll to see how bad you do. Ah, yes. Yeah, none of you managed to actually see through the lies of the Jedi. Tristan gets pretty close, but then dismisses initial concerns. Yeah, this checks out. Like you yourself had to, like, do some repairs when you just arrived at a base. It just makes sense that some stuff might be already in disrepair. All right, you managed to exaggerate your position.
Indeed.
Yeah, okay, and yeah, if there's nothing else, then a shuttle will arrive. I presume like you're all going to be ready to bring to greet him, right?
Yep. I also told the other two crew members about the what's happening, Hufu Towers, so on, so on. So in case he gets answer some questions, answer them some questions, you know.
Hmm. Now, what would be the best one? Let's just misuse that one.
Which one?
Just repairing it real quick. Oh yeah,
Oh,
is Kelly here, Bacon?
What?
If Kelly is here.
Yeah, she would be on Ceres. Actually, no, she needs to take care of the bollocks. Make sure they are not fleeing.
Alright. That's fair enough.
got my droid to help you. He's got guns, so in case they run, he shoots.
God damn it.
I take that as a no then.
Yeah. I guess so. Like, that's a no. He's such a shame.
So he'll be at the front waiting with me for Tao.
And yeah, you see like a man, like like a man and a woman sitting in a shuttle, and the woman seems to have flown them here, and now they're like getting in their spacesuits and getting out. But you see, like the woman has like seems to have like some appendages. You can even see that through the window, and yeah, and the other guy, which you recognize as Fu Tao, is the also still has like his cybernetics on. So you're talking to the cyborgs. But yeah, they quickly approach you and
Disgusting.
oof. You say it to his face.
Oh.
Did you say yeah?
Said what? Say that again, Rodoma?
Did you say yeah?
I didn't even
I
say anything. I said
I
No.
said no, I don't want to say at her face. I'm not retarded.
That's so sad. But yeah. Alright, now that I'm here in person, I would like to get briefed properly and just bring me to like your mess hall, I believe, is the biggest room you have available. Just,
Let's see if Demi's cooking can win them over.
Yeah, I already did the cooking a lot, so I feel like if I'm cooking for everybody, it's gonna take some time.
Yeah, but you should like have like enough time to prepare like properly for this. I'm just gonna use this room, even though it's not 100% accurate, I guess.
Don't worry, all rooms look the same in the Technocratic Union. Don't you know, Redondo, Kappa?
Oof, you know,
Standardization
that's actually not untrue.
on your leg. If you have any legs, if they want, you will have amputee legs.
Oof. Now I have treadmills, so I can tread on people.
Nice.
All right. And you see, like you essentially like offer the food, and the woman like happily digs in, but Fu Tao looks at it. I wasn't aware we were giving out meat.
Well, we can take Vicislav for this and his discovery with the bollocks. This here is actually them, uh, salted, peppered, and fried in their own fat, with a little bit of some sweet plant that Vicislav has also been able to grow here. Please enjoy.
Interesting.
As you can see, we improvise very well here.
That I can see. Now he tastes some and says, actually not bad. Tastes like chicken. And you said you're able to acquire this yourself without putting a strain on the resources of the Union.
Mm.
Very well. Now tell me about the about the about the crater itself. You already told me some things, but have there been any more developments? You mentioned like some gold, and yeah, I'm highly interested in that, given the proximity to these outposts.
Let me look at the party handout in case they wrote it down. Yep.
Actually, yeah. By the way, like you domino were there. That's the nearest node essentially.
Pardon?
You were just you were there during your downtime, like you drove through it essentially.
Ooh,
So you can give the up-to-date report, Domino.
I'll give it.
Yeah, you like tell him about like that the activity you talked about earlier has proven to be to actually exist. Like, are you gonna admit anything? You know, like downplay the potential threat and the like, or are you just gonna tell the truth?
Well, you see, my character is a rotten liar, so I'm afraid it's just going to be the truth.
Yes. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, you give your report, and you mentioned that there are several spirits on like both sides, and you hear him like you actually see him like raise an eyebrow as you mentioned that it's on both sides, and as he like elaborate that that you have like been like passing through and to investigate some stuff. He's quite curious, and thanks that you have done so much prep work already. But he believes that he will need your help to properly investigate this site, as he believes those EDEs might be a threat to his security. He does want to have a closer look at it, so we need to do something essentially. And essentially what he's proposing is that he needs someone to get. He wants to use essentially like a drone of some capacity, like a primitive one, and do some scans from his side to assess it all.
I'm definitely willing to help him if I can help him.
But yeah, he's offering like Tamia over here to like help out with that essentially. She's quite skilled in it.
I can probably build it. With her assistance, we can do it probably quickly.
Yeah, and yeah, he doesn't want to give like too much details on like what he plans before the site is like properly assessed in terms of like the gold value. He already knows about the like this like the note reading, but like the gold stuff he wants to know properly, since that could be like a major money maker, and it's not really that standardized. Okay, essentially what we're gonna do is you're gonna build something really quick. Yeah, like average quality would be enough. And would you be doing jury rigging it, or no? You wouldn't probably, right? Or would you? Also, you have to choose. Would you try like jury rig it, or would you try to like properly take your time? Like one of them would yield like results really fast, which might be pleasing to this guy.
I will, if he wants it done quickly, I'm gonna do it quickly. I'll go on assistance. We're getting help here, so
Alright.
jerry rigging it.
Yeah. So you probably have like enough. You probably have like enough, materials ready to do like at least an average quality. So everyone who wants to contribute can roll me some intelligence technology or dexterity technology at a 7. And let me just look at the successes. How many would that be?
Want me to roll error take up?
I mean, if you want to, you can essentially like enhance your normal roll of it. Essentially, like you roll your. I think meta 2 would be enough.
Sweet.
And you can do it in your laboratory.
Oh god, difficulty freedom.
Yeah. And essentially, like the error roll will lower the success, the difficulty for the normal roll. And anyone else can do essentially the same. Okay, that's actually a bit disappointing. So you go roll it a 6 then. But yeah, anyone who has like meta 2 at the very least can do this.
Okay, 8 dice. I'm guessing my merit would not apply for this, right?
Depends on your merit.
Hyper focus.
I think hyper focus would apply to like the first one. Like like the essentially you would get like one extra die out of it, I believe.
Okay, so 1 extra die. Oh, that's good. That means I got 10 dice, boy.
And I think like your assistant also gives like an extra +1 intelligence.
I think. Yeah, it gives me 1 plus intelligence and hyper focus. So would that be technically 2 dice?
Yeah, that would be 2 dice.
So I got 10 dice at 6.
Alright.
I think.
What about the rest of you? Are you gonna...
I do not have matter 2. I cannot help.
I mean, you can do it without matter. It's just gonna make it easier.
Only got matter 1.
You can do it
Yeah.
dexterity, Cap.
Yeah, I only have matter 1 as well.
So what's the mundane way to help then?
But you just roll your int or dexterity technology to like craft this thing together.
Sure, I'll assist.
I will
Alright.
spend a willpower on this Radoma. Just to make it well known.
Okay. You got like any extra successes you get will essentially like contribute to the speed of how fast you're gonna do it essentially.
So difficult 7, right?
Yeah, base. Like any merits that would apply, just I believe like that would be one of those cases that Hands of Daedalus would apply, and mechanical aptitude.
Today's difficulty was 7, right?
Yep.
I also have hyper focus. How the fuck does that work?
You're gonna
It's
get
just-
you're gonna get the same like bonus as M's. Just get one extra die essentially for this. Since it's a lot of people are working together, and you're hopefully able to finish this like really quickly.
I do have a specialty, but it's creative, so I don't know if that really applies.
Mm,
Wondering about that actually. Creative. Would it be creative really? You're not
it
really.
depends. Are you building it in a creative way?
I mean, you probably follow like some instructions here in this case, because invention would take like much more time. So you're probably making myself more standardized in this case.
Fair enough then.
Okay. Well, I guess let's roll this chick. Let's see.
Turns out it's all botches. How could you?
I wish I could.
I'm gonna give you a higher IQ after this.
Actually, let me see if like one of her things actually applies this. She has like extra limbs, and I think that could be useful.
Oh, fuck me. If she gets high successes, I want extra limbs. She'll just impress me with that.
Just strip them off and wear them yourself.
If you want, I can make you some extra limbs.
Prosthetic limbs.
I have some lizard material if you want. You can have lizard limbs.
We'll look at the bone structure, then we'll build mechanically via that.
Okay. You may perform one extraction for every 2 limbs involved. So I guess she gets to roll twice then. Fucking broken shit. But yeah, like one will be dexterity based, one like intelligence based, I suppose. Since otherwise it wouldn't make much sense. And she does have mechanical aptitude. Mechanical aptitude was like a -1 difficulty, right? Or was it 2?
It's -2, I believe.
It's -2. Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah, I forgot my special merit. Mechanical attribute. Fuck.
Then re-roll if you want to.
Sorry about that. 6, 5. Oh, it's minus difficulty 4, technically speaking.
Yeah, but you can only get a difficulty reduction of 3 in total.
Okay. So the difficulty would still be like a 5 or 4. 4. I'm being retarded now. 5, wasn't it? That's being applied.
Yeah. Yep.
5. Just remember, I spent the will. It's still the same willpower spent. Okay.
Yeah. Not
So
bad.
I have a specialty. I have intelligence or modification.
Intelligence or modification. What?
So creative and modification, not intelligence. Sorry.
I don't think they would apply in this case.
Yeah. I'm just being like, okay, time to remember what my daddy taught me in his car garage.
Big O. By the way, like extra limbs that can be acquired certain ways. You can get like cybernetics. You can get them as like xenotransplants, or you can just have them grown. I don't think anything
I think
applies.
Bacon would like. I think Bacon would be proponent of the latter one, the homegrown one. You see.
Yeah, that's true. Which of you fuckers spent willpower on this? I think Ems did.
I did, so I got 5 successes.
Alright. Yeah, okay, that's way more than enough. And yeah, you're over double now. So you managed to like patch this thing together in like a few minutes. Yeah, you get like the schematics and the parts and everyone essentially, and you like you manage to organize yourselves in like efficient groups. Even with like the inclusion of the person like you didn't know before, you just like everyone works on that little project real quick, and then you are able to like put it together on like the first try within like half an hour or under.
You could do tell. You could say we run like an efficient machine, as we show in the little droid.
Yeah, you managed to have like a a little drone that you can give this guy.
Yep. Also, I disabled my robot joke mode in case someone pokes it. You know, no one wants to hear cringy daddy jokes. You know.
Unfortunate, but yes. Let's go then. Or and he says like, all right. This yeah, we're gonna try to fly it from here. You know, and ask you to like you know fuel it and take it outside for like a quick test run while he goes to like the control room. And then you know he flies it off essentially. I think he needs to apply his correspondence, and I need to correspondence chart once again to see like how good he is actually doing.
Does he have 1 dot in correspondence or Kappa?
He has 2 actually, which allows him to do the remote viewing thing, and together with like the meta, it should be enough to like you know assess the quality of this ore for himself. Essentially, he's doing a similar thing that you did, but he's more knowledge essentially, and like how to assess this shit, and like how to best use it and stuff like that. Okay, need to stop getting distracted. Material reference chart. Correspondence. Line of sight. This is 1 success. Very familiar. No, he's not familiar with it once. Described location would probably be the one. Yeah, needs 5 successes at the very least to get this right. Probably 6 due to actually trying to figure this correspondence thing out. Like a proper analysis essentially. So yeah. He'll be using like his, you know, he just plugs in his like cybernetics, like and starts and you know as you stand outside, you see like the drone take do the lift off. Yeah, technology definitely. Like a 5 base, I believe. Welcome back, Bacon. Oh, that's poor. And yeah, he's just gonna. He doesn't have that much arrow. Oh boy. Okay, now he just needs to take a break. By the way, he does things like Richard, so he's like gonna be busy for quite some time. So, you're gonna have the opportunity to talk to this new chick if you want to, or do like anything else.
And here comes Barry's moves. Oh. Hello, Taylor Wonderson. I gotta say, I'm impressed with your cybernetics.
He just like smiles at you and like reaches out. Yeah, we are. I'm pretty proud of him myself. I earned them through hard work. You see, one of my my boss, Dr. Rowan, was pretty concerned with in terms of like efficiency. So he he tends to improve his employees quite a bit. So that is where I got them from, and those are pretty practical, pretty cool, and I can basically. Like, if it's anything mechanical, she like wiggles with her arms, I can do it like double the speed. You should get some cybernetics too. They're pretty cool.
I'm planning to in the future when I get enough time, if you know what I mean. Besides on this, shitty base.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I'm sure you will. You will get something eventually. And she like leans in. There was a case of some guy of some guy getting his cybernetics from a foreign comrade, and eventually that's gonna happen here as well, and gives you a wink.
And when you get like a little smile and says yes. Yeah, when you hear something positive in a while, that's my little smile. Oh, thank you for telling me that. I'll be looking forward for that. Give her a wink.
And yeah. And she talks a bit about her work with Dr. Rowan and how it's a bit of an eccentric and so on and so forth, but also like a great scientist, one of the few people that are actually able to to like preach to Horizon and stuff like that. But he's mostly in his laboratory, so he was thankfully safe from one-dimensional anomaly himself, since his base is like his lab is also located on like Earth in like the deep sea.
Ah, okay, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, she just talks about her cat, which is like which managed to be mechanical in nature.
Wow, how long can your cat be And I just talk about I talk about the android, how since I like jokes, I just use the actual word android for ironic purposes.
Let me see if you would actually find that funny. Let me just look at her sheet.
I think you just lost your 7 successes.
Indeed. It's amazing.
Yes, yeah, she chuckles at that.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
For some reason, when I was building this with my professor had the idea to install a joke file in there. No, he just tells jokes for like once a day, which is quite funny sometimes, I will admit.
No, that's quite beautiful. And yeah, you get a general feeling from her, of her. Just draw me like some What would be best roll for this? Let's just show me some carousing here and shoot the same.
Charisma, carousing, charisma, empathy.
Yeah.
Difficulty 6, right?
Yeah, she will spend a willpower on it because, well, she likes
I
meeting new
do.
people.
I like her arms, so I will spend a willpower.
Alright.
I'm quite charismatic, don't you know, guys?
Yeah, you're a social guy. Clearly, the face of the operation. Actually, if you 3 successes, that's really scary.
Sad but true.
Yeah, you had gleams, and yeah, quickly asserts you as a likable person. Okay, anything the rest of you guys want to do while Futao does his thing for like 4 fucking hours?
Should hanging out with Marcel if he's present.
Oh well, was I talk to her, I'd be like, the others are a bit, not really that social, you see. And I'm kind of the only one of the few social ones in here, so if you're gonna talk to the others, they're a bit shy.
Lovely. But yeah, huh? So are you gonna do anything before Futao is finished or not?
Fine, I'll probably introduce myself as well.
Yeah. Okay, just throw me like anything specific you want to cover.
Do you mean like an approach or what?
Yeah, like or like a subject about yourself.
Probably like just start a conversation about engineering and my experiences with engineering.
Yeah, just try to like give it like also like a carousing roll to see how well you're received. Also, Bacon, you were about to say something. Ah, yes. Well, it seems like your engineering talk falls a bit flat, as as the as the body gleams besides you. It takes away the attention.
Boo.
I told you guys, you need to shave your head. The bald actually fits with the ladies nowadays.
Yeah, apparently. Okay. Yeah, Bacon, you made some noises. Oof. Is Bacon even here?
It was
I think they can.
I think he just unmuted himself.
Ah. Oh well.
I can type. Were you guys talking with me? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay. Like I heard some noises and I thought you want to do something.
No, I was muted. I have no idea how you heard noises.
Well,
I think you heard me, to be honest.
that could also be a possibility. Okay. Yeah. The others are free, of course, to do like whatever they want to do. But if there's nothing else, I will just move on with
Yeah.
Futao coming back from his analysis. Well, it seems we haven't exaggerated about Goldter being present. It's gonna take a bit of work, but yeah, I think in just a few years we'll be able to mount a sizable gold mining operation here with a research team, of course, being slowly brought over, starting with Miss Taylor, as long as you are willing, of course, to provide the support.
we will.
No, that's quite quick of you to agree. I haven't even mentioned what age you might require. Uh, we,
She's You could say talking with someone talking with her. She seems like a good cooperative person. So any problems she has, we can probably overcome it.
I like your confidence, but let me just check your files very quick. Like he nods, and yeah. Alright. If that is agreed, then we will start. We should start negotiating. Unless anyone else has something to bring up. Many of you have been quiet so far.
It's almost as if there's a lot of antisocial people at a social gathering.
Yeah,
What a surprise.
Yeah.
it's really scary, but
I
yeah.
got 4 dice, guys. Come on, you can't do one.
Yeah, we fucking can. I've got 2.
Yeah, I have 2 dice.
Yeah. Okay, like if you're not gonna envy anything, then yeah. Then I guess it's negotiation time to see like how much you guys get out of shit.
We should have hired a person, like a fucking professional negotiator for this.
Yeah.
We are the negotiation team, man.
Yes, 4 dice and our collective 6. Alright. GG.
Don't worry, we got a bitchy female in the base. Do you want her to negotiate? She's got 3 dice, don't you know?
It is better than what we fucking got.
Actually, I think like M's wouldn't be super bad.
Actually, yeah, I did tell her during the downtime in the other 2 about the visit, so they should be aware of it. You know, for promotions within their career if they want any.
Okay. So essentially, like UMs are like you're essentially like the same footing, like knowledge-wise, since you already like you spent some time like investigating this thing, and same as he did, so that shouldn't put you at a disadvantage. He, however, does have finance, which you don't.
Oof. The only thing I could think of is science or technology or academics.
I mean, you do have metallurgy. You could probably substitute that for
Yeah.
for like some sort of like assessment. Yeah, but it's gonna be a bit of higher difficulty here. I would say that would be a. Yes, it's actually gold, and you probably would have good grasp on like the pricing on
Yep.
certain things. You can roll it at a 7, and he's gonna roll it. He's gonna roll his like finance to like actually negotiate. By the way, it's gonna be manipulation based.
So manipulation plus science, got it.
Yep.
Okay. Just gonna say, is he gonna roll hyper economic?
No, he's just gonna do a normal negotiations. He doesn't expect much resistance from you, so he's not gonna put in like too much effort, I guess.
Okay.
Can we try to help his role, to support roles?
Yeah, you can. What's your approach to it, essentially?
You talk about your
I can
kobold.
threaten him with my weapons.
You could talk. You could train you could say possibility. We got the manpower. They're called kobolds. We can probably use them as mining. And
Okay.
importing humans are quite more expensive.
That's accursed. But
Beautiful.
I mean, what you could try to do is try to assist them by trying to discreetly read this guy's like vital functions to see like how he reacts during negotiations.
It could be 3 die perception technology using life 1.
Yeah, we're just gonna. Actually, I would probably ask you to do like the other way around, like first roll the arete, and because like easier to scale in terms of like successes if it's not mixed.
Can we all do this if we have life?
So difficulty 4. Read the room. 3. Perception. What would be the difficulty then? With 3 on.
It's just a. Yeah, you can just do like a. How to tell? Like, to be honest, like, you have biology, you can probably apply that. But I would say that would be like at an 8, to be honest, because that would be like really difficult. So you can go down to a 5.
Okay.
Like,
I'm gonna.
it's like a perception like science essentially for bacon.
I'm gonna spend a willpower on this with armor, because
Oh.
no.
Science. That would be good. Perception, science, difficulty 5.
Yep. Beautiful.
Jesus!
Alright, you Domino.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to do the same thing, but I don't think it would make much sense if it applied twice. Let me just open your sheet real quick. Unless you have like any idea yourself, another way you could contribute. You have matter, which would probably not help. You could actually see his aura.
It's really a good indicator as well, I presume.
You can
Yeah.
see if he's bullshitting or not.
I mean, not quite that good, but yeah, you can do that. Like, do it the same way. Actually, no, you don't. You just do the aura reading, and then we're gonna do some perception. Like, actually, you need to do like empathy, yeah, or like awareness. You could also work on your case.
Well,
Okay, that's a botch. Take like one.
well,
Take a paradox, but you can still like roll normally. Let's roll that. Let's roll that. Like your perception. Actually, not you. You couldn't use awareness. This case, we need to use like empathy and this. So roll me like perception, empathy at a 6.
you know what? This is not worth doing.
Ooh, if I try to auto fail here.
No, I'll roll it, but if it was empathy, I wouldn't have done it in the first place.
I mean, if you had like your actual your aura perception on, like you could have used awareness, but not like this.
Ah,
So okay, you fail to do that, and you don't get the proper readings. And essentially like things essentially like fizzles out. Okay, looks pretty good, I guess.
So, Demi, you want to assist or?
What are you guys even actually like attempting to do? Like 100%?
Ems is essentially like negotiating, like the main negotiator, and like Bacon is like getting like some readings. Also, we
Okay.
like to assist Ems in like his efforts, which is like pretty successful. And like every time like anything happens, like he essentially just nudges Ems. Yeah, Domino tried to do like some other readings, but he isn't that good at it. So
I could maybe attempt a maybe this is kind of a stretch charisma technology or something to try and persuade them on the usefulness of their innate ability to do technology. I don't fucking know.
huh.
To sort of put that through and that they could actually be kind of useful in like anything, shock troopers, quick mechanics, blah blah, right?
Oh, so
Get trained well.
it's not about your own thing yet. That will come later.
Oh yeah, I know.
This is about the gold.
This is for the lizards, right?
Oh no, this is not for the lizards yet. That would come later. Like, this is about the gold.
Oh, about the gold. I really have fucking nothing to add, dude.
I mean, you could roll like a computer science, I suppose, to argue from the perspective that like the materials themselves like would be quite useful, and like getting a operation up quickly, and would also allow you to like do your work more efficiently, aside from obviously contributing to like the technocracy at large. You could be saving up that way, essentially.
Sure, I'll try. So charisma computers.
Yeah, computer science,
Oh,
actually.
computer science.
Yep.
I difficulty for this.
That would be at a 7. Also, you use paradox like 1 per week if you don't like use your magic, essentially.
No real specialty to apply here, so
Yeah.
just a success.
Yeah, I mean that's better than nothing. Okay.
Is it time for me to roll? Manipulation plus science, difficulty 6.
Wasn't it like difficulty 7? Because you're not reading it outright. But yeah, okay, let's just do this. Draw me like your
Yeah, because
your charisma.
I have that specialty, remember?
Oh,
Remember? Meteorology.
yeah, that's right. Actually, yeah, you can roll it at a 6, and then we're just gonna like sum up the successes here.
Cool. Spend a willpower.
God damn. Yeah, like you all like stumble over your own words a bit during the like at least the talkers of you, and like like Domino just tries to read something, but you're fairly certain that like some sparks flew there, and something got fried that he that he is now working on. But yeah,
Oof.
you kind of managed to get your point across, and with the help of Bacon, you managed to kind of get a good thing going on. Let's see how well like Futao himself does. Actually, yeah, definitely. There it is. Oh my fucking!
That's good.
I'm disappointed in myself. How could
So
this
wait.
happen?
Didn't we get like 7 successes versus 2?
It was a helping one, so I think it would be 4 versus 2.
Well, it seems like his overconfidence got him.
Right.
And yeah, you managed to like get fair returns, but well, your talking game needs definitely stepping up. There is you're not getting all the money they're gonna, but you managed to negotiate essentially. Actually, like the way this like you essentially get like the dips on it for like the first 5 years essentially, with them only like covering their own costs. And if operations expanding, there's a good chance that yeah, you will be able to take like a bigger share after that even. But yeah, you managed to essentially get most of the resources yourself. Yeah, or and are able to like negotiate for like a potential trading for stuff you don't have yourself at a pretty fair rate. And yeah, I will be like out of character. I will be like thinking up a system for like how in terms like how much like a robot costs, for example, and stuff like that. Like a sort of like pseudo resource system. So you guys have stuff to work with. But yeah, overall it was like pretty fucking successful now.
And this is how you get resources 6 in space, lads.
Okay.
Yeah, yay.
I mean that's not quite how this works, but yeah, you have essentially the equivalent to build stuff with, in terms of like resources at the end of the day, I would say. Also, Demi, you sound disappointed.
No, I really do not.
All right. Yeah. Demi, when would you be bringing up the talk about the
When we finish, like, main negotiation, so gold and, well, everything, right? Because
Oh,
mine's a personal thing. If even potential, I don't even want the others to be here, right?
yeah,
Because
that's
then it's gonna be like, but sharing is caring, Marcus.
yeah, okay, that's fair. Like in that case, he would just like of negotiations, he would like call for a break and to like freshen up and stuff like that. And
I
yeah,
wouldn't leave the shapeshifter with the guy there. It's going to make us money.
You gonna fucking be sneaking up on me or something? Because my plan of action is like, okay, break time. I get a cup of coffee. I get him a cup of coffee. Simple.
I would not be sneaking, just being very friendly and trying to be nearby. Just
Very, very, very awkwardly there. So I suppose I'll get coffee, approach him, and at that moment, fucking Bacon's character jumps in. Is that how it's gonna go, Bacon?
he's just going to be like nearby, like you guys are getting a coffee on the corner. He's just like the other side of the room, just drinking coffee,
Okay,
sipping slowly.
so you're not right in the conversation group. Okay, that works. So after I get him a cup of coffee, so Mr. Futao, I might have something that might interest you as well.
oh,
This is something more of a personal thing. Um, I can send you it. I have some stuff written down already that I can send you via your email and stuff. But I think it'll be a great asset for you and the technocracy at whole, right? Essentially, I've created a nice little gadget that I like to call the visor. It's the abbreviation. Uh, Hold up. Let me just out of character find what the fuck that stand for personally. Visual, I think so. Oh wait, you never actually revealed it
did
in the gear.
I did though, I believe.
Nope, not in miscellaneous.
Okay. Oh wait, it's actually not revealed. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Uh, it's a abbreviation for a visual instrument for sensing odd resonances. Essentially, the idea of it is you wet it's you put over essentially a helmet over your head, and this sometimes it's made to pick out specific, well, odd resonances that people in our business might pick up in a daily day-to-day basis. And I can show it as well and demonstrate its usefulness and stuff, but I basically want to sell it in a sense, not it itself, the you know entire license and that I created and stuff to you.
Hmm. Seems like it seems like an interesting piece of tech. Uh, by the way, do you have it like do it with you, Demi?
Excuse me.
Do you have it like with you, like the prototype essentially?
Yeah, I probably would have somewhat kept it somewhere right near, like nearby, essentially, not like struck to me. So yeah, I'll definitely take it and you know try and demonstrate to him, or have him if he wants to put it on and actually check it out.
Actually, he would be interested in like looking at it essentially and having like a quick assessment of it.
Hmm.
And, you see him like get out his stuff and like activate his you see him like fumbling around with his with like cybernetic that sticks out. And yeah, let's see. Not his
Riddimer, hello?
Boy.
Hello, Riddimer?
That's a double botch.
it's unfortunate. Yeah, you see his face light up as he's quite excited for some reason. You know, it's a good piece of tech, like pretty solid overall, and probably very useful. But yeah, he he's like super excited now, and yeah, okay. Roll me a okay, like you're gonna roll me like your prepared speech essentially, like charisma technology on your end.
Okay.
At I believe you got like 3 success.
No, I
like
got more.
a reduction of 3 because like that's a maximum
Yes,
reduction.
reduction of 3. So, what is base difficulty?
The base difficulty would be normally 7. Yeah, I think you're gonna stick with that just to increase his difficulty essentially to negotiate.
Okay, so mine goes down to a 4.
Yeah.
Okay. For technology, I have electronics, this is kind of it, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Well, with a double botch, I think I should actually. I should tempted to go all the way up to a 9. Because
Do it.
yeah, I think
I
so.
feel like I have this strange feeling he's still gonna beat me at a 9.
No, he won't.
Nope.
Okay.
But could you have imagined like him botching that?
Ooh, if it would have happened, he watched it.
Well, you would see pretty quickly a lot of people, like, next time you go to the station, you probably see people running around with a visor already.
Jesus.
And yeah, you get like a sizable chunk of more resources if they like botch that one too. But yeah, like you negotiate with him and yeah, like he barely can keep himself focus on like negotiating itself and starts like talking about the visors if he's like selling it himself to some occasions and yeah.
Nay. Successful negotiation.
Indeed. Is there anything like specific you want from him?
Well, essentially, I'm negotiating for not even cash. I mean, I'm trying to sell, the patent. So I'm not sure. I'm not actually a businessman, but either having a steady supply of monthly revenue, like 5% of all income and stuff like that, right? Just so I can. Out of character, I want to increase my fucking resources. I have no resource. I have no money. I go to a fucking big ship with food. I have to beg my way to food.
Yeah, okay, you can do that, but yeah, it's not really that much about like selling stuff because like at this point it's more about it becoming like part of the standard gear that people get.
Mm-hmm. That's entirely fair enough as well.
At least in this part of the belt.
Yeah, that's why it's better to not get a big chunk of money, but to get a stock of it essentially, so that you still get an income.
Yeah. But yeah.
No, I think the correct term is royalty.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I have a look at the character sheet. What the fuck? There we go. There's Zoidberg.
Is that your first reaction to my fucking character sheet? What the fuck?
Okay, yeah. Well, your royalty is... Let's Let me look at the scale for like resources, really. By the way, you will probably be getting like some sort of like resource to buy like actual shit at this rate. Like you can probably choose to like go either the way of like hoarding it for yourself, which you definitely could, or you could try to like spread it out amongst the party.
Well, I feel like this is two distinctions. There's party resources and then
Yeah. It's just a matter of you.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to do this for my own personal resources.
Yeah, no. Wasn't quite expecting a proper resource out of it, but I think I can't really get around it. Resources. Let's see. Working pool. Slightly ahead of the game. You've got a small apartment, perhaps a cheap vehicle. Yeah, no, that's definitely the first set of resources in terms of like royalties.
Yay! So I can actually have a dot of resource.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, I can afford food.
I'm so fucking cursed. I'm sad.
At this point, I might as well offload my materials to him. I might actually get a good deal.
Oof.
Would he be interested in the materials I extracted?
What do you mean?
Oh no! You remember that? You remember that? Remember those ancient droids I disassembled and melted out?
I mean, you can probably like sell it to him, but given like the materials, you might be better off like keep holding on to it. Since it's still like, going to take a while for like the operation to kick off, and you might be starved for like stuff for quite some time. Still,
Okay.
I mean, it's still up to you, of course, but yeah, just my advice.
I'll leave. I'll find another way to make money. Also, you remember in the research note the template costs?
Yeah.
Was that how far I estimated in game is? Or am I still theory crafting?
No, you have essentially your theory crafting done, and you're just like you already know like what you're gonna need to do. You just need to like get the actual like work done, essentially.
Okay, I'll be showing it off to the assistant who's going to help me build this mining droid at 0.1.
All right. Yeah. Where will you be showing that off? Will you like to check? Like go to like one of the like just put like a laptop or something there, and like show it
Yeah.
off. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not bringing her to your room or something.
No thanks. My bold polish is in my room. No one goes in there.
That's fair enough. And yeah, it probably not end up in like proper negotiations with her, because she would be like very much on board with such a thing. She loves like researching shit, and what she loves even more is helping other people, even at the cost of well, her own pleasure. She's a bit of a masochist, and by a bit I mean a lot.
I see. It's the meat. I'm guessing McAllister might like her. Got it.
Not unlikely. But yeah, you would auto win that. Getting her on board. That's too easy. Okay. Then Bacon, I believe, wanted something as well.
Oh, yeah, mine would be quick now. Would just go to him and when you when you want to put the bullocks on the transport, tell me.
Oh yeah. He has that you know just do you tell your work once once the business is concluded, like 1 hour before launch, you would like them on board, uh, which should be pretty soon actually. So you got about like 1 or 2 hours before they leave. So
Should be fine then. I will start preparing them.
yeah. Actually, about a matter of like a payment. Welcome back, Domino. Of matter of payment, would you he would like prefer to like send it via the next shuttle, not a shuttle but the next supply ship. But you can theoretically like get it in other ways. But you know it would be like a bit of a pain for him.
No, to payment, I would. I'm considering there is some sort of bank that deals with us.
Yeah, there is.
So yeah, I would just tell to deposit on my bank.
Yeah, no, he can do that. No problem.
And I will
He's probably a
also, when I
shareholder.
receive the deposit, I will transfer half to it to the woman I'm working with, because we have a deal, and even though I don't like her, I'm trying to be fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, no, that you can set up no problem. All right. Yeah. By the way, don't you know where would you be in all this?
Do you mean location wise or what I'd be doing?
Both.
Because the whole thing doesn't really. I don't really have anything I can bring to the table. So
Yeah. Okay. Like then where would you be?
uh, I'm probably. It's probably. How feasible is it for me to actually do some research on some potential weapons I could make?
Well, there's always be like some potential there, but what I'm getting from you is that you're in your lab now right now, like in the
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. You leave at some point, but yeah, someone knocks on the door, or rather like rings a bell, like somebody. Which is unusual because the others probably don't do that.
If I don't knock, just fucking walk in.
I mean, it's their lab too.
So I'll just simply go ahead and open up the door. Not exactly paranoid type, so.
Yeah. You see like Futao standing there and Mr. Copper, the man I'm looking for. I couldn't help but notice while looking over your files that you meet the specification for one of my associate's projects. It's a bit of a smaller one, but he's currently doing some research into weaponry, and your profile indicates you have some expertise in that. And as a frontline outpost, you probably also have plenty of opportunity to test certain weapons out.
See Tristan's like eyes just lit up at the first mention of weapons, and like his mood clearly getting better and better.
I see. May I come in and sit down?
Of course. I say as I open the door, and I probably have like a desk that's not entirely covered in stuff, with like a chair, since I presume I have to work together with some of the other people. So
Yeah. Yeah, you see, make him like just sitting down. All right. Dr. Rowan has been hard at work on this project, as I've mentioned, and he just needs someone to essentially work on the more practical side, and for at least for his current project, he's trying to find someone to test out his newest invention. It would be a modification to a laser rifle, which my reports indicate that you are in possession of, at least one of those models. It's of course not entirely risk-free since it's experimental tech, but there is a lot of potential here. And you know, he just puts out like a tablet, and you see like this schematics for like some extension to your to like a laser rifle you would be very familiar with. Just stick like how it's got stuck on the top essentially. This is like a plasma. He talks talks about it. It's a plasma infuser. It's I'm not sure like how it exactly works. It's a bit beyond me. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. But the way he explained it is that he used the light of the laser as a medium for plasma fed at a barrel. It's a fed into laser at a barrel, which is supposed to drastically increase the damage potential. But there's still some stuff to work out, and yeah, if you're willing to, then he would be more than happy to send you this object to test out, along with some minor other modification that he's further into field testing essentially, but less, let's say, drastic in what it does.
Tristan just like chuckles as he tries to like regain the gleam in his eyes and the smile on his face, and he looks at the man and says, "I'd be delighted to help him out with any progressions in that field. It's quite an honor."
Very good. We're of course expecting like full reports on like how the weapon handles and the like, but I hope this won't be an issue.
Of course not. I've myself also been modifying my my gun around a little bit and taking notes and doing so. It's been good.
Very interesting. May I take a look?
But of course, I say as I probably just probably have my laser rifle pretty close by to me, and probably just gently hand it to him.
Alright, are you ready for another botch roll?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's see, what was his fucking dice pool again?
-1.
No, it's not that bad yet. Yeah, I think that's just some perception technology would suffice. You know. There we go. Yes. I'm not very good at like shooting those myself, but that seems like pretty good work. A bit of an improvement over the standard sights, I believe, but the rest seems to be normal.
Indeed.
And that way you would be even able to make some repairs on the field, if need be. Very good. Alright, I will sign you up for the program and have Dr. Rowan contact you with
Right.
more specifics on the mission. Until then, he like tries to shake your hand.
Yeah, I'll shake his hand and thank you for both the opportunity and the time.
Alright, and then he leaves, pretty happy in a way. And yeah, so...
If you had botched that, what the hell would have happened? Would you just not been interested anymore?
Well, it depends like how fucky I decided to do it, but probably not of complete disinterest.
This man's like, oh, this is the best this is the newest innovation. I must buy it. Kappa.
I'm probably not that harsh, but he would have probably spotted some nonsense at the very least.
It's like, are you sure this doesn't just fire water now?
Yeah. But yeah, and Futao heads off. And yeah, soon after departs, unless someone is trying to stop him. Yeah, several bollocks poorer, but managed to get some nice business arrangements. And you, Domino, you find strangely in your bed already like a small suitcase.
That is either really good or really bad. I'll look inside of it.
Yeah, you find like the stuff from the schematics you saw earlier.
That is really fucking quick.
Yeah. Also, it's a bit concerned that no other ship landed.
How the fuck did this get here? Bendy, I've got to ask you something.
Benny answers. What is it?
So I've just had a visitor and he offered me something, but somehow the thing he offered me has arrived already and there's been no new ship coming into the station. Has there been anyone inside of my my bunk?
I know that no one was detected, but I did detect remote access on my systems.
I presume that's a okay and normal thing to have happened then.
Well, the proper codes were used, and and no protocols were breached. But someone did turn off the usual safety protocols for a few minutes, but that is all. They are online again.
In that case, I assume it's for the better of the technocracy as a whole. So sorry for spending your time, then, and thank you for keeping me updated.
All right. Essentially, what you have now is this. Let me just copy in the chat. It's also visible to you, but I know no one reads the hands up but me.
That's not true. Oh wow, that's pretty good.
Just don't botch or fail.
Don't botch.
And yeah,
Okay.
like you'll probably get like a if you don't like do like proper testing and stuff like that, like reverse like downtime in it and stuff. You can, for example, like get this one into like a bit more standardized and get rid of the worst failures essentially. As like essentially like it's experimental.
Yeah, no, that's completely fair. I will be dedicating quite a bit of testing to this. And potentially even some research of my own.
Yeah. Also in the suitcase you would also find something else. Like a conversion system. You would guess by your first estimate. It seems to be it seems to allow you to convert a laser rifle into like a laser pistol. It's a bit of a lengthy process, but you could totally do it on like the field essentially. And you can do it, of course, like reverse the whole thing again.
Oh, that's dope.
Let me just copy the system for that as well.
Did you design this plasma infused slot on your own?
Yeah, that's why there's so many spelling mistakes in it.
That's good, sir.
Yeah. I like this. The second one is like pretty far into development. It might become a bit more standard, gear in the future. But yeah, and that's essentially it for you. Okay, I think that was all. Like, does anyone have like anything specific on the agenda?
What do you mean?
Well, you had your visit, and there's no mission in sight for now. And I'm not asking if you like anything specific on your agenda that you want to do right now, which isn't the downtime action.
At the moment, probably told the other two the meeting went great. And how good a negotiator I am.
And the skirt chaser apparently too. Don't forget about that one.
Hello.
Just women are attracted to my bald spot on the head, don't you know? Being
You know,
bald is the new sexy, don't you know?
those limbs you could give you a hand job and gently caress your forehead at the same time.
Oof. What if I told you that this woman is actually gay?
Oof.
Okay.
What if he told you this was a trans woman?
No.
Oof.
That's for the next progenitor. But yeah, I believe that means that Tamia is actually part of your base now. Taylor, I mean, not Tamia. God damn it.
Is she gonna sleep around with that one bitchy chick then? Yeah.
From presumably.
Presumably, okay.
Well. Okay. Someone else can always sleep somewhere. Yeah, I need to like reshuffle a bit, but that shouldn't be a problem. Also, she unpacks her nice little panther.
That's really cool, by the way.
Yeah. She got it while she was in the iteration X realm.
Soon you would take over the base. Oh wait, we already had.
Oof. But yeah, if like anyone's like to know what she like, yes, those who interact with her like extensively, I guess, which really puts only Amps on the radar. Since Domino kind of failed. Like you would know that she's like kind of good at technology and like hypertech, and even good at like microgravity operations and stuff like that. Or like a bit of science, helmsmanship, and other stuff in there. She's not the greatest combatant herself, but she can probably due to like certain cybernetics, be able to like hold her ground pretty well and deal a lot of damage if she wanted to.
Cool.
Essentially, she has like a plasma gun implanted in her arm.
Oh, I thought it would have been for her tits, you know?
Ooh.
What the? No.
Depending on the size, that would possibly be a rifle, though. And
Technically, double these could match.
Yeah, she has like a 6-point variant, which would leave like 6 arete.
Fuck me.
say that again.
She has like a 6-point variant, which I believe is like the 6 arete and a plasma gun.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's a lot of damage on the board.
Just saying, if she says I'm captain now, we can't really fight against that. Just letting you know, kids.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
she,
we can.
yeah, but she paid like with a heavy price for it. She has like, you know, bunch of genetic flaws. Like she's super heavy and is like super dense as well. Like you of course like looks like a normal person, but when you know when she walks around and you can like feel like the vibration from the floor on the floors. And of course her arm doesn't look normal at all. It's like just things you would like easily notice about her. Okay. I think that would be a kind of good place to call an end for the night. So, in character and out of character thoughts, starting with the body in front.
For me.
Yep.
Okay. In character. I thought I was bad at negotiating and talking to people, but for some reason, I feel I have some form of natural talent, and people are beginning to somewhat respect my authority when I tell them information such as the Rover incident, as you know, in terrible condition on the last second.
Indeed.
Outer game, well, that was pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, what I learned out of game is Jesus Christ. How much battery juice does it take to charge her up?
You've. Thankfully she can she gets her supplies from like, you know, the same way your guys stuff gets essentially charged, and only like activation of her stuff like drains primal energy. The rest can be done with like normal electricity. And you have like a reactor there, so you can you have enough energy for it essentially.
Nice. And also, Demi needs to make a LFC lizard fried chicken. That's all.
Fucking livestock lizards. Oh yeah, since they lay eggs, you could technically eat eggs every now and then.
Nice.
I actually can't wait until you have like live 4 and do proper war crimes on them.
Oh yeah, I need only more 9 XP to do that. No, actually no. I still have to buy life to 4. It's going to take a while.
Yeah. But at least it's your affinity sphere, so it's not that expensive. Alright, guess the next person would be Demi.
Out of character, pretty good session overall. In character, fuck, it feels good to have money finally coming in. I did it, Mom.
You have money for the first time in a long while.
Yeah, but you know, it just feels good, you know, your own hands, and knowing that you made a fuck ton of money, or you're gonna make a fuck ton of money on this, right? And I can now afford real food. Wow, I'm an adult.
Yeah. Alright. Bacon.
Out of character? Yeah, I would do the same statement as Demi. Good session overall. In character, the shapeshifter is still acting weird. He's still up to something. I know it. I think I have to start the operation Soy to make sure he's actually a shapeshifter or not.
Yeah, that's a reasonable approach.
He walks out. He wakes up in the bedroom. Why do I have tits, guys? What happened?
Yes, okay. Domino.
I have to second my previous two comrades in saying that it was a fun session. I particularly enjoyed the fact that he actually devised multiple systems behind customizing my weapon. Fucking mad props to you. And there weren't that many spelling mistakes because I could notice anyone while I was looking over it quickly. In character, I've learned that I really can't talk for the fucking life of me. I'm very not good with words and it should stay that way. And that Marcel is way more of a bravo than I thought, and would actually probably made a good soldier. And these lizards, they taste pretty good.
All right, very good. By the way, like Marcel's actually like a trained soldier. Overall, he kind of knows what he's doing. He essentially is just like all things considered, he's taking like a break on your base essentially.
Hmm.
Like this is still like nothing to him.
I wonder who's the better soldier, him or I?
Well, honestly, probably him.
Excuse me?
What? He's like 50 XP ahead of you. No, actually more.
Disgusting. Why do you like this? We clearly need 50 XP now.
Okay, let me check how much XP he's ahead of you. He's like 80 and you have...
41.
Oh, that's actually... Yeah, you're halfway there. Speaking of, everyone gets 3 XP, I suppose. And I guess an extra one for negotiations well done overall. This is like
So we get 4 XP.
Yep.
Nice. Yes, that is the final form.
Any expenditures?
I would like to up my cooking to 2.
Granted.
I would like to up my spirit to 3 and actually be useful.
Yeah, you dedicate enough time for it to it. You can do that, no problem. Finally put that knowledge to good use, especially you passing through the shadowings and actually investigating at the other side. Really made a difference.
4 XP, you say?
Yep. Like you did a major milestone essentially, like on your way.
Nice.
Yeah, I only need 5 more to get a red to 4.
Wait, upping Erita to 4? Nice.
I mean, I need to like 4 until I can start actually doing shit.
Oh, right. There's a captain.
It might matter for to do my robotic army. And my mob and my factories. And everything.
Can't you wait until... I imagine you can't wait until you can actually replace your forehead with an actual metallic sheet so it shines even more.
That's I need it for to be permanent.
With life 4, I can probably make your head to shine as biologically possible.
I could
Indeed.
just imagine I wear a hat, I take it off, it's like a lighthouse. That's where he is. We'll never lose him in sight, don't you know?
Your fucking forehead will shine so bright that vampires will take ag damage when they're in your fucking presence, my good sir.
No.
I could make some bioluminescence secretions that you expel from your forehead.
Redoma. Want to know some good news? 8 XP left to go from my Evertay 4.
Alright.
Wait, am I gonna be fucking left behind at Arete 3? Come on, lads, why are you like this?
You will be with Demi. Huh,
So
loser.
wait, no, I can't have this be. How much is it again for Arete 4? It's like 24, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, but consider this. What about you buy actually something that helps you survive the adventures in the other worlds, because you're sorely lacking in that area. Like after Spirit 3, you probably should invest in some other areas.
So, like, what could really help me out though? Because I don't really know how the other worlds should work.
Well, yeah, that's
This
that's exactly what would helpful. Especially like cosmology would be helpful. I think like at least a bit of like mundane firearms, so you don't have to completely rely on bringing your energy weapons, because that can run out technically. You have like what? How many shots are in that one? Like,
20.
yeah, 20.
Okay,
Yeah,
we get 1 willpower and we can get more with our nature, right?
Yeah, about that willpower thing.
So, who do you want to start first with armor with nature?
Just gonna start at the top, then at the bottom. Let's see. Hide. Director. Yeah, I think you did that. Yeah, take a willpower for that. Innovator. Did you innovate today? I mean, we were more of an explorer today. So I don't think so. By the way, since like the day will be ending, like you can like just note down your willpower for next session. Then not a regular expenditure. Not expenditure, but I mean regain. What the fuck? Okay. What's your nature again? Bacon. Visionary. Yeah, definitely working towards your vision, so take 1 back for that too. Marcus. An architect. Yeah, no, take an architect. With PowerPoint.
Got it.
Okay, that should be it, and I will be ending the stream. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Right.
Nice collection you have there, General Kenobi.